Hey guys, welcome to RD Custom Diecast, and I've got a special mail call today, so we'll get right into that, show you what I got. And this package is coming from David over at TWYCE Diecast, and just gonna cover up his personal information, and we'll open it up and show you what we got. So very excited about this, and y'all see why in just a moment. We'll kind of go over what David sent me. I certainly appreciate it, David. Thank you very much. This is some items from my collection. Very proud to have them. And then we'll go right up here. I'll show you in just a moment what we're going to do with these. Sorry, guys. Go ahead and open this box up. Very excited about this one, guys. Again, I want to thank David over at TWYCE Diecast sending these to me, and looks like he's got a letter in here. Oh wow. This is filled up with some die casts. Okay, he said thanks for responding to his OPA video, and those of y'all that knew OPA realized he passed away and everything, and David acquired some of his collection and passed some of that to me to go in my personal collection, where it'll stay forever, and I greatly appreciate that. I think just about everybody out of the community enjoyed his videos and everything, and just let you know, it looks like his son's taking over the reins over at his channel, so if you haven't gone and checked out anything lately because you know that he's passed away, go check out his channel. His son looks like he's running it now. Definitely go over there and check that out. Again, David, thank you so much. Let's go through here and see what we got. Sent me this Red Roof Inn Indy car. That's pretty cool. Racing Champions. Oh, this is super cool too. Funny car. Motorcraft. Love Motorcraft. And I just, not this exact casting, but one very similar, just restored one of these. But this is awesome. I like this Motorcraft just like it is. That is super cool, guys. I love these old castings and stuff. Older, I'll put it that way. This is super cool too. Fire truck. It's a Hot Wheels. Pretty cool. I like fire trucks. I was on a fire department when I was younger, and so fire trucks are near and dear to my heart. Love those. Ooh, here we go. Subaru police car. Super cool, super cool. Got a place for the lights up there. And this next one is the No Matter by Hot Wheels. That's actually pretty cool looking. All of these are things that I haven't had in my collection so far, so that is awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, this is super cool too. A 57 T-Bird. You can't go wrong with the T-Bird. Look at that, guys. That is super, super nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. And let's see. Guys, my eyes are so bad. Okay, Smart Hong Kong. Sorry, guys. 1977 is the casting date embossed on it. So, super, super cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a look at that. That is awesome. That's nice. And let's see what else we got here. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, this is one of Opa's custom Mustangs, guys. And I am going to take it out of the package carefully. And give y'all a look at it. Oh, this is super cool, guys. Oh man, he did a fantastic job on this. It's a red to a gold to a black fade on that. So hopefully you are getting that okay. Sorry guys if I'm holding it down too low. Trying to reach across my desk towards the camera. Man, he did a super job on this. This is awesome. So proud to have this in my collection. Now, I'll show you what I'm going to do with the customs like this in just a minute. Got screws in the bottom of it. Very, very cool car. Very cool. And this will be treasured. David, thank you for passing this along to me. It means the world to me. I'll put this right back here for just a moment, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a minute. And David, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is one of your customs. Stuck in here, this Marlboro themed. Again, super, super cool. Wheel swap. Look at that, guys. How cool is that? Chrysler Pacifica, got the tires in the back sticking out. Y'all see it all. Hopefully I'm getting that okay for you. Again, that's gonna go up in the collector's display. I'll show y'all what I've got set up for that in just a second, guys. Super, super, super cool, guys. Proud to have all this in my collection. Thank you very much, David. Certainly appreciate it. And I am going to show you exactly what I've got going on with my collection. So bear with me. Let me change the camera around. Then we'll come back to this. I'll show you a couple things that I've been working on in the shop here, and I'll let y'all go after that. So give me just a second. Okay, guys, and we are back. Just to kind of show you, I've got a display that I've decided to dedicate towards exclusive customs by other customizers. I keep mine down here, and then up here, these will be customs that I get from other customizers. So I got a lot to fill up here, guys. This is from Derek over at TWYCE Diecast. I've got another space reserved for him because he's got another one of my cars that he's working on. Andrew Cruz has a car that he's sending me, so I got a space reserved for him. Both of these are from Big Daddy Diecast. Those are pretty cool, like those. And of course, then we got Opa's Mustang. Look at that. That looks great in here, guys. Look how good that looks. And then David from TWYCE Diecast, super cool. So that's where they're gonna go, and maybe guys, you can help me watch this grow over time. And my goal is to fill this sucker up eventually with one of everybody's customs. If you're interested in doing something like that, guys, I don't mind doing a swap with you guys. If y'all want to help me fill this up or whatever, if you send me one, I'll be glad to send you one of my customs back. We can just work together on that. If you want to, just let me know. Wow, guys, that was a fantastic mail call there. Again, David, thank you so much. And making a trip next week. I'm going actually to Birmingham. Unfortunately, David won't be there. I'd love to meet up with him if I could, but we'll get another chance. I'm in South Alabama, and he's in North Alabama, about 4.5 hours away. But while I'm there, I am going to try to go by the diecast shop in Coleman, Alabama. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll ask them if they're okay with me recording. If they are, I'd like to do a little recording, bring y'all into that shop, and we'll take a look and see what they got, see if I can pick up anything while I'm there. It's planned on my trip. However, take my grandson for his summer little vacation trip. He's going to a Disney concert down there that he wanted to go to, so I got him tickets for that, and he's going to the zoo. So he's going to be a priority, but as soon as we get that knocked out, he loves diecast too. You guys have heard me talk about that in the past, but so hopefully I can talk him into going to that store with me, and we'll check it out. So what I've been doing this week, I've been working on little shop projects mainly. I did get some customs knocked out, got some videos I'm working on editing and stuff. But I went ahead and took a back seat and slowed down, winding down since I'm going out of town next week. I got a Jamaica Day build that'll be releasing on August 6th. So that'll probably be out while I'm out of town. But we'll get it to premiere where you guys can see it. And I've got another small build that I'll try to get put out maybe this weekend or first of this next week. And we'll have that out as well. So there will be some more content coming out, so y'all stay tuned for that. But what I have been working on in the shop, been trying to figure out on these gassers, guys, just to change them up a little bit. I know I can motor swap them, stuff like that, 3D print a whole entire motor, but the motor's not terribly bad in here. The little velocity stacks here up top, I'm not a huge fan of them. They're okay. I mean, I've got several gassers that I've done that I've left those in. Again, you can motor swap these out if you don't like them. I 3D print some motors. I could throw one of those in there. But it occurred to me, why don't I just 3D print something just to modify this? So what I did initially, I cut that supercharger off the top of this, and the velocity stacks. I've cut it flush right here. So I took that whole intake area and just cut it flush. And let me find it, guys, sorry. I've got so much stuff right now stacked on my desk. And this is a raw one right out of the printer, so it's got some supports and everything, but this is a, gosh, it's so tiny you're probably not even gonna be able to see it. It's a little bitty supercharger, and it's got the main gear on it. And I can actually glue that right on, chrome it out, do whatever I want to do. So that was one option. And then I also printed just these up and put a recess on the back side of them. And that will go, you can either stick it right on there like that, right on top of those velocity stacks, or you can file this down. I'll show you one that I did. So this is just going to change the profile and the looks of your gassers a little bit. Again, this one needs cleaned up. It needs a little bit of sanding right here on the top where the supports were, very minimal, and you can glue that on. But the end result on that particular piece would be something similar. I went ahead and just glued this up and put some Molotov on it. So Hopefully I'm getting that for you guys. Try not to get my face where hopefully it'll be focusing in on this. So that's one thing I've been working on this week is this design. I've had to print it. I had it measured out, stuck a few of these on here. They didn't look right on here, so had to go back to the drawing board, go back to my CAD, resize stuff up, and I think for the most part I've got the design down where I want it for these. So that will just change up the looks of my gassers, give me different opportunities to work different design in when it comes to doing stuff with the motors and stuff like that. So, and that will be actually easier than taking the entire motor out, replacing it with a different one from a different casting, which I may do here and there occasionally. So that's one thing I've been working on. And the other thing I've been working on for months. And you guys have seen a video on it before. I told y'all I was working on a start gate for my racetrack. And I think the last episode I showed you the printed pieces. But guys, I finally got it together. This right here is just the finish line with the timer and stuff on it. And I use just a cat cable that plugs into it. This is by Play Robotics. All the electronics on here come off of Play Robotics start gate. So the problem with the start gate was, and I'll show you, where the track lines up, where your track slips in here, and way it was up here, they didn't match up. So I wanted it spaced out where it was the straightest possible track that I could get. The way it went before, I believe it was narrower and then went out. Actually, I could tell you guys real quick, guys, because I've got the base. This is the original base. And it's kind of thin. I didn't like that. And I'm not sure what they print these on, but it's a real rough design. I mean, it works, it gets by, it does everything it's supposed to do. That's just part of 3D printing. I've got a pretty high-end 3D printer. Prints at a whole lot higher resolution than what this is. So I went ahead and just redesigned the whole thing and actually made it where you could actually put 4 cars on here. The one I purchased, and they got them that will hold multiple cars as well, but the one I bought only held 2 cars and then had the start gate flap. But let me show you guys the difference. Almost like an inch difference in the track. And I didn't like that how I'm going to make my drag strip. So guys, hopefully you can see that. So you got the track going from here to here and here to here, but look how much difference that is within the track. Now it's not huge, and they had to do it that way, I guess, because the spacing in here, because these have little infrared sensors that when a car passes, it will actually set the time and everything for your race. However, I wish they would have spread this part. I don't know if they was just trying to say filament, what they're trying to do. But hey, I've got the resources and everything, the equipment to do it. So I went from this flimsy piece right here, and I mean, it's okay, but you can see it's pretty rough, guys. Do something a lot higher resolution, and I made it a lot thicker. And this is rigid, it's solid. I got everything mounted on here correct. I just got to get, I've got my track, the base built. I just need to put the track on it. I need to paint it, put the track on it, and it's like 21 foot long. So it's in pieces right now. It's in 3 pieces. I need to get it assembled and go ahead and get this up and running, guys. So everything works on it. Show y'all that. And when you go to do a race, that's how it will do. It'll go through the tree, and then it'll flip down your start gate. So, and when you have your timer hooked up on the end, when it senses your cars pass through it, it will display the times, the times up here. And on this screen right here, it will actually tell you who won. So the only thing I don't like about this LED screen is when you turn it on, and I know there's nothing wrong with it, it's pretty bright right here where you can read it, and then when it changes to the IHWRA Raceway that I've got programmed in there, the lettering dulls. So I'm gonna write them and ask them if there's something in the code that's changing that color in it. Or I wouldn't think it's a bad screen, because every time I turn it on, it's bright and the lettering is white. So I don't know if there's a contrast difference, but I'd like it to be a little bit brighter, because this does tell you which lane won first or second, which you can look at the times and figure that out. So you don't have to read this if you don't want to, but that's how she turned out, guys. And I did a little RD Customs Speedway. So, figured if I customize it, make it my own, huh? So you can see there's a considerable size difference in there. That'll give you a better look at what I was talking about. So I had to move it quite a bit to get those tracks to line up where there's the same distance apart at the start gate and at the finish line. So I finally got that done, guys. We're making progress on this, and we'll do some races and stuff. I'm not going to be doing probably obstacle courses or anything right now. Probably do straight drag races. And I'm really wanting to set it up to where it's a 1/64th of an actual quarter mile scale. So it'll be a quarter mile racing. And what I'm thinking on that is, we'll do a lot of in-house racing and stuff, but I'm thinking about doing actually open races where people can send in their cars, and maybe we'll do trophies, some kind of award, something like that, and we'll do head-to-head races. And if you want part of that, let me know if y'all want to be involved in that. And wait till we get everything set up and get y'all the information. So please don't send me any cars to race on your behalf right now. Let me get this track set up. Once everything's set up, if you are interested in that, hit me up or let me know in the comments that you're interested, and I'll try to put you on a list. That way I can let y'all know when everything's set up. And I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be pretty cool. We're not the only channel that does this, but hey, we'll be another channel that does this, and it will specifically be on quarter mile scale. I'm not sure if anybody else does the actual quarter mile scale or not, but that's what I want to do, is quarter mile drag racing. So that's kind of the go. So that's what I've been up to this week. Also, maybe in a few days, hopefully tonight, I can get in here and shoot some of these paints. I've been mixing some of the Spectre Blaze paints again. This is a vineyard. You're not going to be able to see. These I've already painted up. I think I've already showed y'all these samples here. I should have one more somewhere here. It's a blue. And this is a pearl blue. This is vineyard. So I've got to shoot this. Once I get it shot, guys, I'll let y'all see what it looks like. Sunshine yellow. There's one called mineral. Really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. There's a sepia. Ran out of big bottles, so I had to switch to my small bottles. One's called smolder, and it's a pearl. And look how much pearl's in the bottom of that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Man, there's a lot of pearl in that. So I'm interested in seeing that one. We've got a couple pearls. This mineral's a pearl also. So that will be pretty cool to look at. I think that's all the pearls I've got. I've got an aquamarine we're going to try. And I've mixed up one that's called Sunset Orange. We'll try that. So I'll try to get in here tonight and actually shoot some of these spoons. And once they get set and everything, I'll do another video, show you how that turned out and everything. Oh, here's another one here, boysenberry. So that's another one. So I've got 8 new colors we're going to try. And I actually just shot this on a BMW M3, this cobalt, and I'm trying to figure out what I did with it. I've got it somewhere around here. Anyway, I think it's on the wall up here. Anyway, it turned out spectacular. These turned out really, really nice. All right, guys. Again, David, thank you for the mail call. Spectacular. Yours and Opa's customs already in the display. Thank y'all very much. Thank you for David for the extra castings and everything that come from Opa. Thank you very much. These all will be treasured. Greatly appreciate it, guys. If you want to swap customs or something and help me fill up that display is going to be exclusive for customizers cars. I'd love to have as many as I can from other customizers. It's kind of me, a museum piece, because it's everybody's artwork, guys. And so I absolutely love it. That's my goal, is to eventually fill up that display exclusively with cars from other customizers, whether I have to buy them to get them, trade to get them, whatever I have to do, horse swapping, whatever I need to do to get that filled up. But I'd like to get as many customizers as I can. It'd be awesome if I could fill that display up and start another one. But of course, I got my customs and stuff that's stand out. I've got that display still. But I'd really like to eventually get that filled up. That would be kind of the highlight of my shop here, is that right there filled up with other people's stuff. So that's what kind of tickles my fancy, is to see other people's artwork and their customs and what they're doing, and the amazing stuff that you guys are producing is amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. It's went way too long. I'll catch y'all later, and if I don't catch y'all before I go on vacation, I do have some other episodes coming out with custom builds, a couple of those next week, so y'all get to see those. So y'all have a great week. Thank y'all very much for joining me today, and I'll catch you on the next one.